So the word revenant comes from a French word revenir, which means to return or one coming back, which actually fits Revenant a lot if you think about it, because that's basically all he does is he dies, he comes back, he dies, he comes back. Revenant is also in mythology a spirit or corpse brought back to life in order to basically be a slave, which fits him even more because he's basically a slave to the Syndicate, which we'll get into detail about that. But so today I was on, Reddit doing what I do, just looking up stuff, watching stuff, and I saw this really cool article that I wanted to talk about, and it basically talked about how Revenant has suffered worse than any other legend in the Apex games. So this guy was literally brought back to life against his will, programmed to be lied to, and then forced to kill, to always forget and to never know what happens to him, and to never know what happened to him. So basically like another Pathfinder, but this guy is just like the evil version of Pathfinder. Like literally, like just like Pathfinder doesn't know his memory. Revenant basically thought like he was human, until he had that glitch. He saw that glitch and noticed what he really was. He literally lived over 300 years of lies and illusions and has felt over 100 deaths, and he still feels pain whenever he dies. He literally sees over 300 years of pain and deaths, whether he's about to die or actually feels all of them at once, and still feels them as he goes on with his daily, day. Since he remembers all of them, he experienced water slowly filling up his lungs to death, a knife scraping against his bones, his eyes melting with their sockets, and even more. He's lived more lives that are filled with nothing but pain and torment, and this will make someone go crazy, like living like this for eternity. Like this is messed up. We all know Revenant wanted to die. We all know Revenant wanted to die. He wanted to end it. He was tired of being lied to, being this machine, because he was, yes, okay, when he was human, he was a hitman, and he wasn't really a good person. I'm not saying I agree with his decision making, but I do agree that Loba probably should have let him just die. But I understand her thought process on that, so we'll talk about that later in this video. But yeah, so he's essentially became a psychopath because how much he's went through, all that he's went through, the sweet release of death, and Loba decides to throw his head away for revenge. So basically just fucking Revenant, he's dead, he's screwed now because he really wanted to get that source code to end his life, and now she just said, it's gone. You have to live out your days, He's already suffered enough. He was a hitman, for crying out loud. That's probably not the easiest job to be, That's a terrible job. That's a terrible job. He's not sane. He probably was never sane in the first place, considering he used to be a hitman. But since he wasn't killing innocents, that means he has some type of, soul, I guess you could say. But he was only going after evil people, But in conclusion, I just feel like I understand why Revenant is wanting to die. He's tired of it. He wants to put the code up. He's done. He's over with it. But Loba, on the other hand, she said, no, you were staying here because you killed my parents and you killed other people. So now you get to live out your debt, which is this eternity of hell, basically, because he keeps dying and keeps going through hell. He keeps making, feeling every day just sad, depressed. This man is just has it bad. This is bad. So, the question I have today for you guys was Loba's decision good? Was it, what would you do in this situation? You're Loba, and you have two parents that are dead by this person, and this person has killed hundreds of other parents too. Do you let him suffer, or do you just let him end it? Now, letting him end is probably the easy way out, right? He gets what he wants. But Loba's thinking is, hey, I don't want this guy to get what he wants. I want him to suffer more. He did a terrible thing to hundreds of people. Hundreds of people's families lost loved ones because of this man. So was her decision good or bad? Let me know in the comment section down below. I really want to hear you guys' opinions on this, because I feel like Revenant, he's had it bad, right? At the same time, he deserves to die, because he shouldn't be on this, in the Apex storyline anymore, because one, he's just gonna keep killing. Loba basically put, another, death witch on her head. Anyone she comes close to is going to die, because that's what Revenant basically said. Hey, I'm coming after you then. I'm coming after anyone that you love, anything that you enjoy liking, I'm going to kill it. And he despises her now. So that's probably not the best idea, because now Loba, if she gets close to anyone, Revenant's just gonna kill her. both of these decisions, it was just a tough call. I felt like it was a tough call. I wanted to talk about it. Happy New Year, by the way. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section down below, and subscribe if you're new to the channel, because you know we got the best Apex content on this channel. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye. Stay safe.